Today I have a brilliant find for you in North End. It's this little cottage, but before entering via that door, we're going to go round the back, because this cottage has a little story attached to it. With all the flamingos, you can find this one skeleton with some milk bottles, a bit of a prelude to what is inside. Now, one thing I want to point out is this poster. What do you notice about this poster? I'll give you a few seconds. Yeah, you're right. It is like brand new, which is very strange. So someone has clearly found a Voltech poster and put it up very, very recently. Have you taken your medication today? Very strange. Now, let's go inside this little Wharfside Cottage, where you can find a raider in power armor, which is, again... Oh, the last time I went in, there was a raider with power armor. There you go. Well, it's a chance of happening then. You'll certainly find a raider, though, with usually a pretty nice rifle beside him. It seems this house belonged to a couple who had a few cats. They loved their cats, and the good news is their cat is still alive. Now, there's only one, but there's multiple bowls, so there might have been more at some stage. There's also a laundered green dress that's pretty consistent. And, yeah, there's... The going theory is that this raider came across, the skeletons of these people, seen the cat and thought, do you know what? I'm going to look after it. So I assume the raider is who's looking after the cat. The raider, however, he's not friendly. In fact, the moment you speak to him, look at him, or even breathe in his direction, he'll grab that combat rifle and he will make a dash out the door away from you. And will leave the poor house cat completely unattended. Now, the good news is I'm not a monster. I'm surprisingly not. So, I have a bit of a heart. I have my own cat at home, and I'm just like, oh. So, house cat is going to be completely left. Can you use VATS on a house cat? Nah, I can't do that. Oh, look at that, jumped on the table. How could you? I don't know how you could do it. Like, even in the most evil run, well, I suppose if I was doing a super evil run, I probably would just batter it with a power fist or something. But, yeah, I wonder how cats explode in this game. Do you know what? It's best I don't ask these questions. We're going to jump back out into North End. Now, upcoming unmarked locations, one of them's the Sky Ram. I think it's called, or the Sky Tram. It's the wee monorail that runs underneath the freeway. You should be able to see it from here if I look over. It's kind of through the... You should be able to see it. Right, okay. Now, I'm so committed to showing you what it is. I'm going to fly up so you can see what I mean. It's not the next video, but I think it's the one after that. You'll really love that dungeon. It's a bit of a dungeon. You've got to fight your way through it. There's a treasure in the front cart. So, again, it's not the next video, but it's a few away and definitely one to look out for. I think the next location is just on round. If you wonder where this cottage is, by the way, it's just north of the old church near Pickman's Gallery. We use the military barge as a bit of a landmark, and you can walk across here into it. So pretty much done and dusted. The poster's a real curious thing. If you have any thoughts on that, let me know in the comments below, and whether you kill any of the innocent animals that you come across. I'd be interested to hear the answers for both. Thank you to all my members watching this and everyone that supports the channel. Yous are all fantastic. Have a brilliant day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.